grab your cup. Here are 6 ways that trauma from your past is causing overwhelm, stress, even to the point of burnout in your life today. A lot of the people who start working with me, a lot of my clients come because they're stressed. They're just always stressed out. They have health issues. They cannot fall asleep. They lie in bed with their thoughts going around and around. And when we start to look, it's really the remnants of past trauma, even from childhood, 50 years later, causing these patterns. So let's take a look. There's 6 different ways that could show up for you. So as I go through these, think about yourself and your life, and if any of these are really resonating and sounding like, yeah, that's me, okay? So the first one is being a perfectionist. When we're a perfectionist, we get really stopped in moving forward because it's not perfect yet. I can't keep going. I can't do the next thing because I didn't get this thing perfect. So that means how I am at work. Am I being perfect all the time? Do my coworkers think I'm the best one? How my house looks, how my body is. Everything has to be perfect. And that comes from in childhood when there was situations or chaos or conflict in the house. We decide, if I can just be perfect, it'll get everything to calm down. If I can just be perfect, then people will stop being upset with each other. So let me be perfect. And now that's continuing everywhere. It might have worked when we were little, but it's not working when it's stressing you out and stopping you from moving forward. Okay, the next one is being the yes girl or guy. I mostly work with women, so I'm gonna say yes girl. But the yes girl says yes to everything. Can you run this committee? Can you host Thanksgiving dinner? Can you hand make the Halloween costumes? Can you think of it, she'll say yes to it because she learned in childhood, if I just keep doing all the things, I may not be perfect, but I'll just keep doing everything. And if I stay really busy, I won't notice the sadness, the anger, the upset that I'm holding inside. That's part of it. And also just being really busy to make things happen. The next one is the shapeshifter. A shapeshifter, if you think about that from the movies, shapeshifters change their shape, right, to show up differently. So a shapeshifter will constantly try to figure out what the people around them expect and want, and then try to change who they are to match that. So if they're with this group of girlfriends, they try to be that. If they're with their partner, they try to be what they want. When they're at work, they try to be something else. So they are forever losing who they are by trying to figure out, it's a lot of energy to figure out and then go ahead and be what those around them want, okay? The next one is the pack horse. Think about like a pack horse if you were doing a hike up the Grand Canyon or something. The pack horse is the one that holds all the burden. The pack horse is the one that says, I'll do that for you. I'll do that for you. No, you sit down. I'll take care of it. They're the ones who are buzzing around the dinner table, making sure everybody has seconds and filling glasses. And, you know, when you're watching TV, they can't just sit there and be. They've got to keep doing everything. So they're taking on the work and the burden of everyday things for the people around them to make others' life easier, because they got the message in childhood, if I can do that, it'll make the household feel better. Let me take on things that other people are not doing. Even when other people are grown-ups and should be able to and need to be doing those things, the pack horse takes it on automatically, which really stops the people around them from living their full potential, right? From doing their full thing in their life. Okay. The next one is the controller. This is the person who felt so out of control in the past. really had an experience of, I can't trust the outcome. I don't know what people are going to do. I need to control everything. It's exhausting to try to control everything and to make sure outcomes go the way they want. And guess what? You can't. You can't control outcomes. You can't control other people. So a lot of my clients have stress and burnout from a continuous energy output of trying to control outcomes. And then the worry about it if it's not going the way that they think it needs to. So they've lost trust in allowing things to unfold, and they've lost trust in allowing other people because they take all of it on themselves in order to control. Okay? And then the last one is the people pleaser. That is the person similar to the shapeshifter, a little bit different. The shapeshifter is trying to show up. If you think I should be the life of the party, I'll show up that way. If you think I should be a quiet listener, I'll show up that way. The people pleaser is different in that they are doing everything to make other people happy. So they're ignoring what they want. That could look like, let's get Chinese for dinner. I really want Italian, or I don't like Chinese food, but I'm not gonna say that because they want Chinese, so we might as well just have that. I'll order what you want because I know you're gonna wanna finish mine. People pleasing from, simple things like that, ordering dinner, to the really big decisions of life. Let me do whatever I can to make you happy at the expense of myself. Again, it's very stressful, and people never feel replenished and restored because they're never really listening to what they need. So those are 6 ways, 6 patterns that could be showing up in your life if you are stressed, overwhelmed, burned out. Burned out means no longer enjoying the things that you used to love, the things that lit you up. You don't even feel like doing them anymore because you're too exhausted. Okay? If those patterns are showing up in your life and you're feeling stressed and overwhelmed, or maybe you feel stressed but you're not sure which patterns, or there's more than one, that's where we need to go to work, because those are the patterns that are ingrained in you. That's how you learn to interact with the world. And until you identify that, rewire it, get rid of it, and put some new things in place, life is going to keep feeling really stressful, overwhelming, and you won't have the energy for your own self and for enjoying life, having any joy. So if any of those resonate, drop me a line, drop me a comment. That's the kind of work that I do. I would love to talk with you about it, talk with you about how that's impacting your life, and to see if the work that we do would make a difference for you. Okay? Have a great day.